Phillip Keller tried to stay quiet, even though he was awake. His mother dozed in the front seat, her hand on the emergency brake. The sun in Toronto gleamed through the windows, making it warmer than the night before, and their station wagon heated quickly. He was thankful for that and more. He had hoped that his mom would remember the promise she had made to him, but he didn't have a lot of faith in her memory to hold that in. She'd been out very late the previous night, and he didn't want to make her mad, but maybe if she forgot about the museum, she'd take him to see his dad. Phillip didn't have a lot to hope for, but in hopelessness, he pressed on, trying to believe he could change the future and make himself a new dawn. When his mother finally awoke, she lazily looked around. She looked more lucid than Phillip usually saw. Perhaps she would take him into town. "Hey, slugger, how was your night?" she said as she smacked her lips. "Good, I waited patiently like you wanted." She leaned over and gave him a kiss. "Good job, Phillip. You've been a good boy. It's time to reward you. Are you ready to go to the museum?" Phillip's heart took off and flew. "Really? We have enough money to go?" "I made it all last night." She started their car and they drove to the museum to see the amazing sight. Phillip didn't have a lot to hope for, but in hopelessness he pressed on, trying to believe he could change the future and make himself a new dawn. The Ontario Science Centre had just recently opened its doors, and its modern domed architecture stretched from roof to floor. The line outside stretched further as down the street it wound, and Phillip and his mother sat down on the ground. "The museum isn't open yet, but we'll wait out here until then." Phillip couldn't contain himself, so he danced and imagined wise men. He thought of heroes he read about, Edison and Einstein. He dreamed of becoming like one of those men, a creator prized for his mind. But then he looked over at his mother and saw a man talking to her there. He whispered into her ear and held out money. Then he stroked her hair. Phillip read her lips. She said, "Not today." And the man moved on and left. He was thankful his mother thought of him, and not making more money yet. Soon they were let into the museum, and it was the greatest day of his life. His inspiration soared to new heights, and he forgot all of his strife. He dreamt of a brighter future, a peaceful world of tomorrow. He envisioned his problems melting away and inventing a destroyer of sorrows. Phillip didn't have a lot to hope for, but in hopelessness he pressed on, trying to believe he could change the future and make himself a new dawn.